Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
Anyways. Yeah, I figure I'm just playing around with intros. Anyways, someone on Twitter brought up Cushing syndrome, a condition that occurs from exposure to high cortisol levels for a long time. Fatty deposits around the face and upper back, weight gain around midsection, fat loss from arms and legs. Most common cause is the use of steroid drugs, but can also occur from overproduction of cortisol by adrenal glands. Signs are a fatty hump between the shoulders, a rounded face, and pink or purple stretch marks. Treatment, well, we don't care about treatment. What we care about is this. Huh. That looks like a round face to me. But you're probably wondering, wait a minute. Why are you showing his legs? Cushing syndrome, occurs when you get too much steroid in. Weight gain, fatty tissue deposits, particularly around the midsection and upper back, in the face, and between the shoulders. Pink or purple stretch marks. Thinning, fragile skin that bruises easily. Slow healing of cuts, insect bites, acne. As a man. Decreased libido. What was that? Oh, Panda's always going on about how his dick don't work. Decreased fertility. Well, never had kids with Panda. Or cat, as far as we know. Erectile dysfunction. Makes sense. Severe fatigue. Muscle weakness. I don't see any muscles in those arms or those legs. Depression, anxiety, irritability, loss of emotional control, cognitive difficulties, worsened high blood pressure, headache, increased pigmentation of the skin, bone loss leading to fractures over time, impaired growth in children, but he's not a child. But it's like, well, it comes from steroid use, right? So where would that even come from? Oh, right, Mr. I used to be a bodybuilder, I used to lift weights, So, I don't know about you, but what if somebody took a little too much when he was weightlifting? Because remember, according to him, now I know you're saying, well, he obviously lied about that. Yes, we know. But going by his words, he used to lift weights. Do those arms look like a weightlifter? No. Not at all. And look at those legs. Gee, muscle weakness. There's no muscle left in those legs. Holy shit, look how skinny that is. God, that's gross to look at. Now, yes, I could be jumping the gun, theorizing, guessing, whatever. I'm not a reporter. I'm not working for some major news company. I'm doing this to have fun. And when a medical nurse, is like, now I was just thinking about this because we're covering this and whatever, this actually applies to him pretty well, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does apply to him pretty well, doesn't it? I mean, look at that, Mr. I used to lift weights. No. Mr. I can lift a whole gallon of milk by myself when I go grocery shopping. That's actually something he actually brags about it. He literally brags about being able to lift a gallon of milk. Surprised he's able to walk around the grocery store with legs that thin. And of course, maybe it wasn't steroids from weightlifting, because again, I highly doubt he ever lifted weights. But it also says you can get it from your glands, whatever, doing it. Gland tumor, secreting tumor, adrenal gland disease, familial Cushing syndrome. He's always blaming his shit on, my aunt had diabetes, my mom had a receding hairline, my dad had this, like, okay. Oh, look at that. Complications. Bone loss already talked about. High blood pressure. Type 2 diabetes. Frequent or unusual infections. frequent or unusual infections. Like, oh, a grown man getting an ear infection in both ears? That sounds a little unusual to me. And again, loss of muscle mass and strength. What muscle? There's no muscle there, people. So he's already lost it. And he's always, oh yeah, I can't go to the doctor. I mean, yeah, there could be something wrong with me. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But how am I ever going to know? How would I ever know if I had something wrong with me, guys? I can't afford to go to the doctor. Ack, ack, ack. Gee, I wonder what it could be. Pituitary gland tumor, ACTH secreting tumor, primary adrenal gland disease, familial Cushing syndrome. That's pretty crazy how Cushing syndrome kind of matches his symptoms. And he's always talking about a medical thing that he can't talk about. It's behind the scenes, guys. Loss of muscle mass and strength, frequent or unusual infections, type 2 diabetes, bias high blood pressure, bone loss wouldn't surprise me. Severe fatigue, he's always tired, yawning at 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Muscle weakness, depression. It was my depression, guys. Irritability. Yeah, we've all seen how irritable he gets. Just saying. Loss of emotional control. Flying off the handle over nothing. Sounds about right. Cognitive difficulties. Alright, I'm at $53. Someone just tipped $6, so that would be $72. How do you do 53 plus 6 and get 72? Whatever. He missed the vest streak by like $6. Because he really fucked up the math on it. Was it $9? Either $6 or $9 that he missed the vest streak on because he couldn't do simple addition. Trying to do math. Simple addition. It's not like, alright, I gotta figure out the area of a round triangle, guys. Ack, ack, ack. No. It was 2 plus 2 equals 4, and he got it wrong. Worsen high blood pressure, again, probably a headache. He's always bitching about something. Increased pigmentation of the skin. That's about the only one that's not matching. As pale as that wall behind him. Bone loss leading to fractures over time. Could be one reason why he refuses to leave the house. If I stay sitting on this couch all day, every day, I can't fall down and break a limb, guys. If I don't move, I can't break anything. Ack, ack, ack. And again, decreased libido. According to the panda, a young, virile young lady, his dick didn't work. She cheated on him, well, for many reasons, but one of the reasons was his dick didn't work. Like, hi, I'm 21 years old. My hormones are going crazy. I want to, and then, ack, I can't get it to work. Sorry, panda. I'd leave his ass too. Decreased fertility. Had sex with her on and off for however many years and never got her pregnant. Of course, between condoms and birth control and all that other stuff. Not that surprising. Erectile dysfunction. Again, sorry, panda, we can't have sex tonight because I can't get it to work. Well, then, looks like I'm going to go over to my friend's house. What's your friend's name? Don't worry about it. It starts with a T. As in Iron. Acne. We've seen his face. Sling cuts, insect bites, infections. Again, the ear infection that he was out for a week trying to fight it, trying to get medicine. If he even had it. Because remember, we're just basing this off of what he tells us. He tells us, I have an earache. He tells us, oh, I was sick for like a week, guys. In December, I was so sick, guys. I had to actually miss a couple streams because I was so sick. I'd wake up choking. Thinning, fragile skin. That bruises easily. We've all seen how thin-skinned he is. One thing we haven't seen is pink or purple stretch marks on the skin of the abdomen, thigh, breast, and arms. I don't really see that on his arms. But then again, it's a 480p camera. One of the many reasons why he uses a 480p camera is to hide the fact that he looks like shit. And weight gain and fatty tissue deposits around the midsection, upper back, in the face. That's a pretty round face, if you ask me. Let's make that a little bigger. Rounded face, because his face wasn't like that. You look at younger pictures of him, his face did not look like that. In fact, I should be able to find one real quick. Oh, wait, there it is. I was just looking at it. There it is. Let's compare the two. See how much like fatter and rounder his face has gotten. I can't. God, his face looks so different. Like, look at that. I mean, that one picture on the left is obviously when he was a lot younger. Picture on the right is when he's a bit older. Look at this one, like. Alright, the one on the left is kind of round, the one in the middle is kind of slender. And then round again. Sheesh. But the one on the left could be, well, because again, he based on his words of him weightlifting and bodybuilding. So one on the left, he could have been doing steroids, quit weightlifting and all that, so he quit steroids, and oh hey, Cushing's syndrome. On the one on the right, where he's a bit looks like, maybe it's just perspective of the camera, but he looks a little bit slimmer in that one. But he also said he was literally starving himself, trying to lose weight so he could fit in an old suit. So this could have been from when he was literally starving himself. Again, his words. And then you get this one where he, alright, I'm married now, I don't need to starve myself anymore. Blow it back up. Holy shit. And part of it is me trying to figure out where the other 40 grand went. You probably ask yourself, the other 40 grand, what are you talking about? 131K in credit card debt. Let's say 31 towards interest, 40 towards WWE champions at the time that he filed, another 20 towards other mobile games. That still leaves $40,000 left unexplained. Could be drugs. Or it could be treatment for Cushing syndrome. Maybe that's why he was so regimented about his days off. Like, yeah, guys, it has to be Tuesday no matter what. So maybe that's when his appointments fell. Who knows? I like guessing. I like thinking. I like theorizing. I know others are like, no, it's got to be 100% facts. Nothing but the facts. I'm not a news reporter. Yes, facts are great, but a lot of the time, we'll never get the facts. WWE champions. In my opinion, many others, 100% proven to be him. But until he comes out and says he did it, we don't actually have 100% evidence that it's him. Yes, all the evidence we have points towards him. 100% in my mind and many others, it's him. But until he shows his phone and says, look guys, here's my account, and it shows that it's him playing it, we can't 100% prove that it's him playing it. It's kind of annoying. Because you can guess, and you can theorize, and you can conspire, think of all these other things that could be going on. But that's the fun of this. For me, like again, I like having fun with this. This is not my job. This is not me being a reporter, reporting 100% news or whatever. This is me going, all right, we see this, we hear this, we saw that, and this actually matches up with that. Again, I didn't come up with this. Someone on Twitter who was a nurse was like, hey, I was going over this and this reminded me of someone and tagged me in it. Just saying that a medical professional was like, huh, this kind of matches him. And again, it may not be steroids. It could just be a familiar, something passed down to him from his family. Or it could be a tumor or some other adrenal gland disease that he has that either A, he spent 40 grand trying to treat, or B, is completely ignored and we still don't know where the other 40 grand went. What do you guys think? Again, what is your opinion? What do you think? What is your guess? And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.